welcome to this video. I hope that the lighting is okay, but I can tell that a lot of sun is coming through the window right now, so I hope it's gonna work out. I'm kind of blinded myself, but hopefully it will work. I just wanted to film this hopefully quick get ready with me. I'm going to a street party with a couple of friends, and I have been going to this for some years now because it is always right in my street. So if you don't attend, it is just kind of annoying because the music is so loud, and I'm actually quite afraid that this video will get interrupted because the music will start pumping pretty soon. So I hope you can hear in this video. I'm just gonna go right into it. I have already curled my hair, so I'm just gonna get a couple of clips to get it a bit away from the face, I think. Ah, look. Okay, that looks funny. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter. I'm gonna prime my face with the Milani Prime and Correct. I do think that this corrects a bit of my redness, so I just want to stabilize that a bit. So I just pressed it, and all of a sudden a lot of product came out. So I wouldn't waste any product. I put it in a little container here, so you can see it's just this green primer, which green does neutralize red. Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna go in my contour kit from Contour Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna apply some of that light shade here. I'm gonna go in with this underneath the foundation this time. I do this sometimes, and I really like how that turns out. Whoop, got a bit on my lip. I really hope that the lighting isn't terrible, so bear with me. I'm just gonna prime my lids with this as well, but it's a good sign that the sun is out. I don't think that I have ever been to Distortion, that's what it's called, the street party, at a time where it has rained. It is always sunny and nice weather on Distortion, which is great because I don't think I would want to go to a street party if the weather wasn't great. So that's awesome. And I just put that contour kit away. I'm not done at all. I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm gonna apply this here. I'm just applying this with my fingers because I don't know where my brush is, and I don't wanna dirty my beauty blender just yet because I'm gonna blend everything in with that. So here we go with the fingers. But the fingers isn't a bad tool, so it's all good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply some foundation on top and blend it in with the foundation. Today I'm gonna use this beauty blender, and I'm just gonna be applying some of this foundation. It is really lightweight. It is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I'm in the shade Light Beige 53, it says. And this I'm just gonna apply on the beauty blender. And this smells really, really good. And this is just a really light weight foundation, which is great since the contour products I'm using here is really full coverage. So I don't want a lot of coverage, I just want something to blend everything nicely together and get a more even surface. So at first I'm just kind of dotting the foundation everywhere so I don't get a lot of product all at once. And then I'm just gonna blend everything together. But you do have to be careful with this because you can, you know, blend the dark shades and the white shades all over, so it's not contouring anymore and it's just this big mess. Okay, so it got a bit dark, so I'm just gonna take some more of the highlighting shade and just apply just a bit more. Okay, so that looks a bit better. Now I'm just gonna highlight my face with a liquid highlight because I want it to look natural and dewy. Apply this on my beauty blender. And I'm using High Beam from Benefit. I'm gonna go in with a cream blush now. BH Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale. It is the cream cheek and lip tint in peaches and cream. Looks like this. Just a nice orange shade. I'm just gonna apply this with my beauty blender. I really like using cream and liquid products because that way it looks more natural and dewy. But if you want it to last for a long time, it is best to set it with a powder. So I am probably gonna set some of my face. I really like how this orange blush looks, especially when I have more of a tan on or on deeper skin tones. I really love an orange blush. Now I'm just making sure there isn't any creasing on my eyelids or underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna set it with the No Color powder from RCMA. Apply this on my eyelids to set down that concealer. I don't know if you can tell, but I have actually colored my hair. Well, not colored. I have used a hair treatment, which is a color refreshener. So this only lasts for a couple of washes. But that was actually what I found appealing about it. That it didn't last forever if I didn't like it. So I've just dyed it a bit darker. I don't know if you can tell. It's not that big of a difference at all, but I do really like how it turned out. I have bought a pink color as well, and I really wanted to... I really love how pastel pink looks, but of course I can't get that with dark hair. So I am gonna try it, but when I ultimately got it, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this pastel pink hair, which of course I'm not gonna get with my dark hair. I don't know what I was thinking, but I am gonna try it anyways. And I am happy that I can just wash it out because pink is kind of out of my comfort zone, but I do like to try new things and experiment a bit, so it's gonna be fun. Now I am just gonna take a bronzer. I'm gonna be using this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. And I'm just gonna bronze up my neck a bit because, as you can tell, there's a bit of a color difference here. So I am just gonna add a bit of this, not to contour or bronze up my skin even more, just to set that contour a bit. I don't want to set it too much because I like how it looks dewy, but just a bit. Okay, so the nose I am gonna contour a bit. I usually do this. Just taking this Morphe E17 brush, just a small blending brush, and adding a bit of that bronzer down my nose. Applying a bit on my lower lip here. Well, not on, but under. Now I am just gonna apply a bit of highlighter. Well, some more highlighter. I'm using this shade here from the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm just using this setting brush from Real Techniques. Okay, so that is a pretty intense glow I got going there. So I think I'm just gonna stop now. Down here in my nose and at the tip of my nose. And I'm applying some under my brow. I haven't done my brows yet, but I'm Just gonna apply it anyways. Can you tell I want to be extra bronzed and glowy today? Yeah. Kind of extreme, Karima. Kind of extreme. Well, you know what? We'll go with it. And now I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm using this brow kit in medium from e.l.f. Taking the clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just gonna set that. I'm brushing upwards because I like them to be a bit feathery. So it just does a little difference. Nothing too major. I like them pretty natural, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set my face with the Make It Dewy spray from Milani. This smells so good. So I'm actually thinking about using the Naked Free palette just because I feel like I haven't used the Urban Decay palettes in forever. I have this and the original one and I never use them anymore. I feel like these were super hyped in the beginning, but so many great palettes have come out ever since, which I find is better quality and some of them much more affordable. So I just don't reach for these anymore. But you know what? I actually really liked this when I first got it. This was actually one of my first palettes I ever bought, like real palettes. Yeah. Going down memory lane. I think I'm gonna use this. Okay, I'm taking this big fluffy blending brush from Morphe. It is the E23 brush, the shade Limit, and use as my transitioning shade. So I'm just taking this all over that brush. So Limit, I'm just applying in the crease, just all over the place really. Okay, so that same color I'm applying here underneath the lower lash line and dragging it all the way here to connect. Now on a smaller crease brush I am taking the shade Nooner, which is just a darker matte shade. I'm just applying this more specific in the crease. And I'm applying some on the outer corner of the lid as well. Now I'm just taking that same color and applying close to the lash line. Okay, so now I'm going back to the big fluffy brush and taking that first matte lighter shade. And I'm just gonna go over everything to blend out the edges. And doing the same on the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna apply Buzz. And I'm just applying that on this flat synthetic shadow brush from e.l.f. And I'm applying this here on the lid where I haven't applied any products yet. Yes, where I haven't applied any product yet. Yeah, this eyeshadow is really pretty. I actually don't know why I don't use this palette anymore because the eyeshadows are really good. Okay, now I am just gonna take this shade Dust to highlight the inner corners with. So I'm just dragging that up a bit here. Now I'm just gonna use this as an eyeliner in the shade Blackheart. Using this small angled brush. I'm just gonna draw a very thin line following the lash line, just to intensify the look a bit. So just like that. Okay, so actually only use the Naked Free palette. Now I do just want to tight line a bit with the Mr. Bing liner from Colourpop, just on the top here, I'm just gonna apply a nude liner on the lower lash line. So I'm actually thinking about using a new mascara. I've never used this before, and I'm always super apprehensive when it comes to using a new mascara because I know what I like and I don't like a lot of mascaras, and I really like my lashes to look as long, as full as possible. But you know what, I have been meaning to try this for a while. It is the Volume Mascara from Nilens Jord, which is a Danish brand. It looks really cool. The wand looks like this, which to me looks like it's more of a lengthening mascara, but we'll see. I really hope I like this. I always feel like you have to break in a mascara because at first it won't do that much. So this is just like one coat, and I actually do find that it gives it a lot of length. So I'm not sure if it's gonna give it volume as well, but probably if I build it up a lot of times, like I usually do. So that is 2 coats. I feel like this is definitely a mascara that I will dip in a lot of times because I really want to build that up. I'm just gonna go in a downwards motion here and apply some on the top of the lashes. Then I'm just gonna go upwards again. So it's not that this is a bad mascara at all. I actually like how it turns out. It's just that I find that I have to use a lot of layers of this, which I don't mind because I always do that. I just find that I have to use even more. And I don't find that it is as volumizing as it claims. I find that it is more of a lengthening mascara actually, and I really like a volumizing mascara, but when I build it up it does get pretty volumizing, so it's not that I don't like it, it's just I think that I have found a really good mascara in Too Faced's Better Than Sex mascara, so it's hard for me to compare to another mascara because I really love that, but I don't think this is bad at all. I do think this is a quite good mascara actually. One thing I will say is that it is really not clumpy at all. So if you're someone who hates clumps, then this is really good. I can imagine that this will be pretty good on your lower lash line. I guess I was doomed to fail at some point. But this mascara isn't that messy actually. So if you're someone who always gets mascara all over the place, you might actually like this. I know with the Better Than Sex mascara, I always get mascara everywhere. Okay, so you know what? I think I'll have to try this mascara some more times before I can give it a fair judgment. But I actually do like it. I do. And I really like it on the lower lash line especially. So yeah, thumbs up so far. Now I just have to decide what I'm gonna wear on my lips. I'm not so sure. I don't know. I kind of want to do a nude lip and I kind of want to do a red lip or something like that. Okay, so I haven't tried this yet, and this is actually kind of cheating because I want to do an unboxing of my little haul from Colourpop, but I'm still waiting on a few orders, so that's why I haven't done it yet. And I have actually already have tried some of the products, but I can't wait, so I'm just gonna use this. It is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Jacquard. I'm just gonna outline my lips a bit, so I'm just gonna use Boldly Bare by MAC. I don't know why I always smell stuff. Okay. Okay, so this color I really like, and it's super comfortable on the lips. Super comfortable. But it is their ultra satin lips, and they are really comfortable to wear. Okay, I'm just gonna take out this kind of messy hair now, because this looks weird. It's almost neon, that liquid lipstick, but I really like it. Okay guys, so that completes this get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it. It was, hopefully when I edit this won't be a very long video. I thought that it took a bit longer than expected, but then again, it always does. I really like how this look turned out actually. It is really summery. I wanted to do something on the eyes that I could wear out in daytime. Since this is a party, I wanted to be a little bit extra and smoky, but not too much since I am going out in daylight. So yeah, I think I accomplished that somehow, and it was actually really fun to use the Naked Free palette again. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you later. Bye. So now I'm just gonna go in a downwards motion. Jacquard. That was Danish.